Namaskar, myself Siddharth Shukla, and I am here to talk about access to justice, role of legal service institutions. According to Legal Service Authority Act 1937, legal service institutions means Supreme Court Legal Service Committee, the State Legal Service Authority, the High Court Legal Service Committee, State District Legal Service Authority, or Taluk Legal Service Committee. NALSA was constituted under the Legal Service Authority Act 1987 on 5th December 1995 to provide free legal services to the weaker section of the society and to organize Lok Adalat for amicable settlement of disputes. Honorable Dr. Justice A.S. Anand, Judge, Supreme Court of India, took over as the executive chairman of the NALSA. Later in 1995, he assumed the office of Chief Justice of India and thus became the patron in chief of NALSA. Currently, our Chief Justice of India, Justice S.A. Bobde, is the patron in chief of NALSA. NALSA has played a major role in providing legal services to those persons who were in need in the country. Some of the roles of legal service institutions are to organize regular Lok Adalats, to provide legal services to the victims of the disasters, to provide legal services to the women, transgenders, and children because they are the most vulnerable groups. First of all, we'll talk about Lok Adalats. Organizing Lok Adalat is one of the most important functions of legal service authorities and committees. The National Legal Service Authority has framed Lok Adalat regulations in 2009 for providing guidance for the manner in which the Lok Adalats are to be organized. In some states, however, holding of Lok Adalats is avoided on account of not being sufficient number of cases pending in the courts. Here, it has to be remembered that it is a statutory function of SALSA, DALSA, and the Taluk Legal Services Committee to organize Lok Adalats, and it cannot be abdicated on this account. Secondly, we'll talk about providing legal services to the victims of the disasters. NALSA has framed comprehensive schemes for providing legal services to the victims of the disasters through strategic intervention by legal services authorities for ensuring immediate help to the victims, coordinating the activities of different government departments and NGOs for bringing relief measures, enabling the victims to get the benefits of different beneficials measures and amounts of solitium announced by the government, restoration of lost records like title deeds, identity cards, certificate, passport, etc., for providing assistance to the victims in restoring their lost livelihood. Lastly, we'll talk about the role of legal service institutions in providing legal services to the women, children, and transgenders. Women, children, and transgender are the vulnerable groups. The legal service institutions at all levels uh, give special attention to the problems of women, children, and transgenders. Special efforts are made to provide legal assistance to the victims of domestic violence and sexual abuses, to provide legal assistance to the victims of the domestic violence and sexual abuses. Attempts are made declare areas, free localities domestic violence free by taking up disputes relating to domestic problems in pre-litigation ADR processes. Paralegal volunteers are engaged in surveys in the localities to find out the families in which the women are subject to the domestic violence. Assistance of psychiatrists, psychologists, social scientists, and other people who are having respectable position in the society are taken. The DAW mission, that was a domestic violence eradication mission, and Kutti mission undertaken by Kothamangalam Taluk Legal Service Committee under the guidance of Kerala State Legal Service Authority, can be replicated in the other parts of the country also. Legal Service Authority has issued guidelines for the aforesaid DAW mission and Kutti mission project. At last, I would like to say that the importance and the role played by the legal services institutions are very large, and it is not possible to elaborate everything briefly in such a small time. It the importance of legal service authority, DALSA, NALSA, and SALSA is very much in today's scenario. Thank you.